Hello, this is a pickups video. I haven't done one of these in about 3 weeks. And I did say that I wasn't going to do any more pickup videos because I didn't have the room. But I got all these. So I should probably do a pickup video. Let's kick it off, shall we? So, the first one is a film from 1998, directed by Roland Emmerich and starring Matthew Broderick and Jean Reno and Miriam Vital and... who else is in it? No, it's not. It's Maria Polito. Sorry. Kevin Dunn, Michael Lerner, Harry Shearer and other members, or Hank Azaria, and other members of the Simpsons cast. It is the American remake of Godzilla. I say it's a remake. It's not really a remake. It also isn't really a Godzilla movie because it looks nothing like fucking Godzilla. However, this film is a lot of fun. I love Roland Emmerich's big budget, silly movies like Independence Day and The Daily Earth. No, The Day After Tomorrow. Universal Soldier as well. Stargate. 2012. I don't like 2012. 2012 is a bit of a crap movie. The Patriot with Mel Gibson. I enjoy Roland Emmerich movies. And I really enjoyed this when I saw it in the cinema. And I've seen it multiple times since on DVD. But then I thought, ooh, maybe I can watch it in high definition. So I bought this on Blu-ray. So that's Godzilla. Great soundtrack as well with Jamiroquai and P. Diddy, which we're not really supposed to talk about. But it's P. Diddy featuring Jimmy Page from Led Zeppelin, using the riff from Kashmir, the Led Zeppelin song. But yeah, cool movie. Fun movie. Not a Godzilla movie though, is it? Come on, let's be honest. It's not a Godzilla movie. It looks nothing like Godzilla. The closest American movie has got to making a proper Godzilla is the actual film Godzilla. So that's Godzilla. That's number one. So then we kick off. We go to number two, which is a werewolf movie from 1981. It came out. Is it 1981 or 1980? 1981. From director Joe Dante. This is to go alongside. If I can pull it out, I can't pull it out because it. Oh, there it is. It's to go alongside the good old American Werewolf in London. It is Joe Dante's equally as good The Howling. Great movie. The Howling is a very cool movie. It is. There were the two films that came out, so being American Werewolf in London and The Howling. Both had insanely good werewolf transformations. I think it was Rick Baker who did the transformation in American Werewolf in London. But I don't know if it was Rob Bottin who worked on this. But it's based on a novel by Gary Branda. Screenplay by John Sayles, which is really cool. D. Wallace Stone is in this, or D. Wallace, and Robert Picardo. Robert Picardo plays the werewolf in it. I did have this on DVD. I don't know if I've still got it, but it was on the old Studio Canal green DVD media pack or mini pack. It was a fold out thing. It was the Fog, I think, was the green one. The red one was the Howling. But yeah, this is cool. I like this movie. It's been a while since I saw it. I remember the VFX being really, really good. It is Rob Bottin. Yeah, so as Rob Bottin did the visual effects for this and The Thing and The Fog and Total Recall. And he hasn't really done anything since. But yeah, The Howling's really cool. Really cool ending as well, if I remember rightly. D. Wallace plays a television anchor who is basically drawn into like a weird sort of culty type of thing, which is like a werewolf cult. This is what I'm remembering from watching The Howling, because it's been a long time since I've seen it. This is the recent Studio Canal re-release. I think I paid £8 for this in CEX. There we go. And yeah, looking forward to re-checking this one out again. Always preferred American Werewolf in London, but I always did really like this one. Maybe not as much as American Werewolf in London. I think that's a lot more of an accessible movie. But as a Joe Dante fan, like, The Howling is great. The sequels are not so great. In fact, the sequels are shit. Then we have a horror film from what year is this? 1968. It is a classic of the genre. Directed by Roman Polanski and starring John Cassavetes and Mia Farrow. Produced by William Castle, which is pretty interesting. And it's Rosemary's Baby. Rosemary's Baby is a creepy, creepy movie. I don't know why it's still classed as an 18, though. It's not that horrific. Contains sexual violence in it. Sexual violence is always a no-no when it comes to movies. And yeah, so the annoying thing is I didn't realise this, but look at the case at the top. Don't know if you can see that. Smashed to fucking pieces. But then it was like £6 in CEX, and I used my discount. Got a load of money off. So not going to knock it. I think I've got a spare case somewhere I can just swap it over. But again, I think this was a recent re-release. 2021. So it's about 3 years old, this release. Because it's got the new style BBFC certificate on it. Yeah. It's essentially to upgrade my old Paramount DVD. So now I've got Rosemary's Baby in the collection. Then a classic from my youth as a child, as opposed to my youth as an adult, which I don't know why I just said that. It makes no fucking sense at all. Musical film. I think everybody who grew up in the 80s kind of knows this movie, kind of enjoys this movie, and it's a very odd film. Not the subject matter of the film. I mean, the subject matter of the film is conventional gangster movie, but it's played out as a musical with kids in every single role, and it is Bugsy Malone. I love Bugsy Malone. I've seen it many, many times. I have a DVD somewhere I think it's under my bed, in one of the long DVD bags. Still in the case. It was one of the ones that I didn't condense down. But this was £4. This was £4 for the Blu-ray. And I think it was £4. Let's double check. Let us double check, as I have la receipt. Bugsy Malone. It was £4. Godzilla was £6. The Howling was £8. And Rosemary's Baby was a £5. So not bad. Saved £4.45. But yeah, Scott Baio is in this. Jodie Foster as oh god, what's her name? Not Blousey. That was the other girl, wasn't it? Tallulah. Sorry, my name is Tallulah. My first rule of thumb. And don't know where I'm going or where I'm coming from. Great movie, just so good. I love the soundtrack on this as well. Directed by Alan Parker. And music by Paul Williams. It is Paul Williams, isn't it? Yes, Paul Williams, who also did the music for Brian De Palma's Phantom of the Paradise. And shows up randomly, just shows up as the small arms dealer guy in Baby Driver, which is an odd one. But yeah, Bugsy Malone, great movie. Also a very small Dexter Fletcher in this, who went on to star in things like Press Gang and The Rachel Papers, and hosted series 3 of Games Master, and then started to appear in more well-known British movies from Guy Ritchie, like Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels, and then became a Hollywood filmmaker himself, film director, taking over directing duties on Bohemian Rhapsody and the movie Rocket Man, the story of Elton John's life. And then that really bad Chris Evans, Anna de Armas Apple movie called Ghosted, which is just not very good at all. But Bugsy Malone is freaking awesome. I love Bugsy Malone. So, we move on to, and I did show this off quickly in one of my, I don't know if it was a chatting movies video, or if, I think it might have been my top movies of 1981 or something. But it's Andrei Tarkovsky's Stalker, the Criterion release. This was 15 quid. With my discount, cost about £12.25, I think it was. Really looking forward to finding the time, which I might actually have a look at it tomorrow, because it's nearly 3 hours long, and it's slow, sort of depressing, Soviet, post-apocalyptica, if you wish. So when I saw this in CEX, I was just like, right, I've got to have it. It's got to get into the collection. It's about time that I saw this as a fan of hugely post-apocalyptic movies. When I did the 1970s video for post-apocalyptic movies, the brief history of post-apocalyptic movies, 1970s. This I slightly mentioned, but I couldn't really talk much about it because I'd never seen it. So now I have Stalker in my collection. I can now watch it. Yes, I don't know why I turned German there. So that is Stalker. Then these next four are releases from the HMV Premium Collection. Now, I know the Premium Collection has kind of come into an end now with the Warner Archive and stuff. And I've got almost an entire shelf full of Premium Collections. There are a lot of films in that collection that I would kill to get. We did have some traded into CEX yesterday, but they were missing the slipcovers, which, because of how these are laid out with the slipcover, I'm kind of hesitant to pick up. There was one there that I've been looking for a while, which is the movie Key Largo with Humphrey Bogart. But these four are from the 2 for 15 deal from HMV at the moment. And the first one is the movie. I'm just making sure I don't already have this. No, I don't. The movie Night Moves with Gene Hackman and I want to say Sissy Spacek. It's not Sissy Spacek, is it? Oh well. I have seen this, but it's been a very long time since I saw it. It's sort of a neo-noir detective thriller. I don't remember a huge amount about it, but I'm looking forward to revisiting this to kind of remind me of what the film is about. How it's also the fact that it's a Gene Hackman movie, and Gene Hackman was a phenomenal actor. It is incredibly sad how he passed away, and the circumstances surrounding his death and his wife's death as well, which is still quite shocking and also very upsetting as to how a man of his talent and his just legendary status passed away in such a tragic and sad way. But yeah, Night Moves, directed by Arthur Penn. Also stars James Woods and a very young Melanie Griffiths. Yeah, really looking forward to double checking this out, revisiting Night Moves. Next up, we have a classic noir movie. This is a Humphrey Bogart film, co-starring Mary Astor and Peter Lorre and Elijah Cook Jr. Who directed this? But it's based on Dashiell Hammett's novel, and it is the Maltese Falcon, which is a classic of the pulp detective era of the 1940s. Humphrey Bogart, for me, I think, was like the standout star of that period, especially films like Key Largo and the Maltese Falcon. and The Big Sleep, even The African Queen with Katharine Hepburn. Just great movies. He's a great actor. Passed away way too young due to lung cancer. And yeah, I've read the novel of this. The novel is fantastic. And it's been years and years and years and years and years since I saw the movie of the Maltese Falcon. So this is number 47. I don't know if you can see that. 47 in the premium collection. And now I have it in my collection. So that is the Maltese Falcon. Really like this cover as well. Moving swiftly on, because there's still quite a few to go through. These were picked up mainly to include in my Steven Spielberg collection. These two films, I've seen one of them at least twice, and I did enjoy it. But it's not like, I wouldn't hold it up as high as other Spielberg movies. It's a film that I think a lot of people kind of forget that it's a Steven Spielberg movie. And it's the movie Munich with Eric Bana. This is about the Mossad agents who were tasked with finding the terrorists responsible for the 1972 Munich massacre. And while it's an action movie, it's also a drama. It's an espionage thriller. And it's a movie based on real-life events, but under the direction of Steven Spielberg, it is a cracking movie. Really underrated, I think, now. I think after the few years that this film has been out, the re-evaluation of this movie deems it to be a very, very good taut thriller. I can't really talk too much more about this because, like I said, it's been a very long time since I've seen it. And another film that I've also not seen since high school, and again, is another film that I don't think a lot of people really think of when they think of a Steven Spielberg movie. And the reason I haven't seen this since high school is because I've never been able to find it. And now it was released in this edition through the premium collection. And it's the movie Amistad, which is all about slave trade in the late 1800s or mid 1800s, I think. Cracking cast in this: Morgan Freeman, Anthony Hopkins, Matthew McConaughey, and what's his name? Dimon Hunsu. Yeah, who you would recognise from a lot of things. Again, this is a film I don't remember a huge amount. I haven't seen it since high school. I haven't been in school for 25 years, so I can't really talk much about this. And I say 25 years because I'm 42 this year. I left when I was 17. That kind of adds up to 25 years. But that's Amistad. I am very much looking forward to revisiting this. I need myself a good, long Spielberg drama to enjoy. So I'm looking forward to checking out Amistad. So that is it for the Blu-rays. I got no 4Ks, and this is a weird one because I don't buy DVDs anymore. I haven't bought DVDs in maybe 10 years. Since Blu-ray, I've been exclusively Blu-ray. But I bought a bunch of DVDs. And the reason I bought a bunch of DVDs is because DVD, and I've said this multiple times, for me, DVD is my favourite format when it comes to physical media, mainly because of the amount of films that were released and that were available, and also the ease of buying multi-region DVDs, and DVD players were easy to hack, so it opened up a lot of movies to me as a film viewer. And these are some films that are currently either unavailable on Blu-ray and aren't available on streaming services. And these were £1 each in CEX, which is like, considering the movies that I've got here, and I know a lot of people will be like, well, that movie's shit, that movie's shit, that movie's shit. a lot of films here are films that I remember from the early days of DVDs, and films that I remember enjoying or remember seeing or have an odd sort of nostalgia for. So the first one is a Warner Brothers movie. Now, Warner Brothers, fuck you, Warner Brothers. Start releasing your movies. Start, like, on Blu-ray. Like, some of these I would love to see on Blu-ray. But with a player that upscales, these films are perfectly good on DVD. They look fine. The first one is the movie Drop Dead Gorgeous, which is a very funny sort of parody of what they call them, like beauty pageants. It's like a mockumentary type of thing. It's been a long time since I saw this. This was £1, but I remember it being very funny. It stars Kirstie Alley, Ellen Barkin, Kirsten Dunst, and Denise Richards. And yeah, for £1, for uno poundo por favore, I'm going to rewatch this, and I'm going to fucking enjoy it, because I remember enjoying it a lot when it first came out. So there's DVD number 1. The second DVD, and I can't get the flipping CEX sticker off this, is a comedy starring Hugh Grant, but it's not the type of comedy that you'd expect from around the same period, like 2 Weeks Notice and Music and Lyrics. While it is a romantic comedy, it's also something a little bit different. And it's the movie Mickey Blue Eyes, where he plays a posh English auctioneer who has fallen in love with an American woman. They plan to get married, but it turns out that her father, played by James Caan, is actually a gangster. And it's kind of like a slapstick romantic comedy where Hugh Grant's character tries to impress and integrate into the mafia lifestyle. It also co-stars Jean Tripplehorn, James Fox, Burt Young, the late Burt Young, Paulie from Rocky, and Joe Vittorelli, who played Jelly in the movies Analyze This and Analyze That. So yeah, really looking forward to revisiting this one as well. And again, like, it was £1. So why the hell not? Why not revisit for a movie for £1? If it's no good, I'm only down £1. Saying that, this film's fucking terrible. And I don't know why I bought it now. Maybe because I wanted to rewatch it. But when I rewatched it, I realised why I hadn't seen it since 2002. And it's the movie Extreme Ops. This film is shit. It is legitimately a crap movie. It's directed by Christian Duguay, who is a Canadian filmmaker. He made the Scanner Cop movies, or the sequels to Scanners 2, 3, I think. And the movie The Art of War with Wesley Snipes, which is actually not a bad movie. But this film, fuck me, this film is shit. And the cast in this it's like Rufus Sewell is in this movie. Rufus Sewell, the British actor who is acclaimed for films like Dark City and A Knight's Tale. I think he's in A Knight's Tale. But also for the TV series Man in the High Castle. Rufus Sewell, the kind of like acclaimed British actor, plays a television commercial director, or a commercial director in this film, who is trying to create a advert for a new digital video camera from a Japanese company to obviously advertise this new camera. But he does this by shooting extreme sports footage, so like the stuff you see on action cams and GoPros and stuff like that, but he's shooting on a DV camera. It also co-stars Devon Sawa and Bridget Wilson and Joe Absalom, who was in the movie Long Time Dead and played someone in EastEnders as well. Can't remember. Yeah, it's fucking awful. It's so bad. It is clearly written and made by someone who has never, ever participated in any form of action sport in their entire life. The opening of this is just bonkers for a start. And they introduce Joe Absalom's character while skateboarding on a moving train, on the roof of a moving train, who then does a front flip on a moving train, on a skateboard, with the skateboard still attached to his feet, and then does what can only be described as a 900 varial flip on a moving train. It's fucking useless. It's shit. I mean, the reason the disc's not in there is because it's in my DVD drive of my laptop. And yeah, this is fucking awful. So bad. If you want to watch an extreme sports movie, then watch something like... no, there is no good extreme sports movie. Watch the documentary, The Bones Brigade, about the Bones Brigade skateboarding team with Tony Hawk and Rodney Mullen, Lance Mountain. That is an extreme sports movie. This is fucking terrible. Or actually, no, watch, if you want like a mountain action movie, Vertical Limit. Vertical Limit is a fun movie. This is shit. But it was £1. I showed this off quickly in the other video with Stalker. This is my next copy of Dirty Dancing. This is the Keepsake edition. Sorry, the lighting is reflecting off the D for Dirty Dancing. This is a Blu-ray DVD 3-disc set, which is very, very nice. Yes, I like Dirty Dancing, and I'm not going to apologise for it. I have 3 different versions of Dirty Dancing, plus I have the vinyl soundtrack and the CD soundtrack. I love Dirty Dancing. So yeah, there we go. I'm not going to go much more into detail because it's Dirty Dancing. Moving swiftly on, we have a film from director Stephen Frears starring John Cusack and Jack Black, and I think, is it Catherine Zeta-Jones? Yes, it is. It's the movie High Fidelity. If you're a music fan, this movie is for you. The reason I bought this is because I haven't seen it for years, but I was watching clips on YouTube, and it kind of made me realise how much I missed cool as fuck John Cusack. Like, where is it? Grosse Pointe Blank John Cusack, when he was really great, top of his game, John Cusack. So High Fidelity is a film that I really fancied watching. And this is released by Buena Vista. Excuse me. Yeah, so we're probably never going to see this on Blu-ray. Or has it got a Blu-ray release? I don't think it has in the UK. Sorry, I'm talking so much that my mouth is going really, really dry. We have 5 remaining. This next one is because I am a huge fan of this TV show, which is called Dad's Army. This is Dad's Army, the movie, but it's not the 2012, I think, version. It's the original Dad's Army movie. This is available on Blu-ray, but I refuse to pay $17.99 for a Dad's Army Blu-ray, considering I paid $12.99 for the entire box set on DVD of the series. Not the best film ever made. It kind of redoes the first episode where they are recruiting for the Home Guard. But as a fan of Dad's Army, it had to get into the collection. And I love the show. I love the characters. And the film's okay. The film is okay. The TV series, like, is up there. Movies by here. Audio series is like there. But yeah, Dad's Army the movie. What's next? This is a film I've never seen, and it's a film that I've always wanted to see, but I'm not a huge Coen Brothers fan. And literally just for £1, I was just like, I'll give it a shot. I like kind of noiry tales. I mean, I showed Maltese Falcon. I like neo-noir type of stuff. And it's The Man Who Wasn't There. I'm not a massive fan of Billy Bob Thornton, but I'll give this, I'm more than willing to give this a go, because it does have Frances McDormand and it does have James Gandolfini in this as well. So, yeah, for £1, I'll give this a try. And I really do like stark black and white photography. I have checked every single disc. Most of these are spotless. And they also come with the inlay. So yeah, this is The Man Who Wasn't There. This is released by EIV, Entertainment and Video. And this is back when they used to put all of this shit on the cover. They used to actually use the poster artwork, which I appreciate. But I don't need all of this crap at the top to say it's a great film. Or the cast list at the bottom. I would like the artwork and the title, and a film by Joel and Ethan Coen. But yeah, looking forward to actually having a pop at this. This might be quite good. Who knows? What are we doing for time? 30 minutes. Then we have a film by David O. Russell. It is the movie Three Kings, starring George Clooney, Mark Wahlberg, Marky Mark, and Ice Cube also. I don't know why they don't do this. Spike Jonze is in this. He's the fourth man. Again, most of these films are films that I've picked up because I haven't seen in a very, very long time. And yeah, so like I said, these are all £1. And my PlayStation upscales the image. So why the fuck not? Why not for £1? Yes, I would love to have these on Blu-ray, but the DVD is perfectly fine. So yeah, that is Three Kings, a Gulf War heist movie. Then we have, do you know what? I bought this, and now I kind of think I already have it, but I'm not sure. So for £1, it's like, if I got 2 copies, I got 2 copies. It's not the end of the world. But this is a Tony Scott film, starring Will Smith, and again, Gene Hackman. It's the movie Enemy of the State. This is the extended edition. No idea why it's extended. Could have a couple of extra minutes. Who knows? Or change of scenes, longer scenes. I don't know. But yeah, great movie. Haven't seen this in a long time. Want to check this out. For £1, why the fuck not? And the last one. I know this is available on DVD, but on Blu-ray. But I don't know if it's available on Blu-ray in this country. It might very well be. But this was £1. So yeah, I'm just reiterating the fact that these were all £1. Because that's how cheap DVDs are these days. So this is the sequel, sort of sequel, I guess, to The Fugitive. It is the movie US Marshals with Wesley Snipes and Tommy Lee Jones. Really fun action movie. Also Robert Downey Jr. is in this movie. And yeah, it's fun. Who directed this one? Stuart Baird directed this. It's just over 2 hours long, 126 minutes. And it's a good movie. I've seen this multiple times. I just really wanted to own it. And for £1, I thought it was well worth it for just a good watch. So that's everything that I have purchased within the last 3 weeks since the last update. Why did I pick up DVDs? Oh shit. I picked up DVDs, like I said, because they were films that weren't available on Blu-ray or available on streaming. And I did say that DVD is my favourite format. I love the picture quality on a Blu-ray. I mean, I've got all of these, but you've seen my DVD collection. The ones that are in the bags, there are about 600-700 DVDs that I kept. Plus, I've got boxes that are full of DVDs as well. The reason I love DVD so much is because of how much was released. Like, I'll show you a film now. So, we all want, like, the best quality versions of a movie. And even if the movie's shit, I mean, this is what I've noticed with a lot of the boutique labels, is that they will release cult movies, but they will put a high premium on them. So, like a movie like this is Free Jack. This is a terrible movie. Directed by Jeff Murphy and starring Emilio Estevez and Mick Jagger. Oh, Anthony Hopkins as well. It's not a great sci-fi movie in the slightest, but it's kind of got this cult following behind it now. And I think because it is a bad movie, this I bought secondhand in a Or was it online? I might have bought this online, actually. Now, this is absolutely fine for me. I don't need this in 1080p or 4K. And I think that's why I love DVD so much, is because it is vastly superior to VHS. But if you've got an upscaling player, the player's going to upscale the picture. It's not going to be true 1080p, but it's going to be a lot clearer than if you play it through just a regular DVD player, because the lasers are going to be different. It'll upscale it through a HDMI, like otherwise you'd be playing it through a SCART lead, and it's 2025. Who has SCART leads these days? Everything plays through HDMI. I have a multi-region DVD player in my living room, which is running through HDMI. That upscales the picture brilliantly. And I just love the fact that there was so much available at such an affordable price compared to where we're at now with Blu-ray and 4K and the boutique labels, and everything has to be ridiculously like over-packaged and stuff. Don't get me wrong, I love the idea of like something like, where are we? Something like, and I'm going to use this as a example again. Come here, you bastard. Something like Mad Max 4, like Thunderdome 4K. Like, I love the package that this comes in. And this was $24.99, which is a good price for a 4K movie, but everything these days has to have the best of the best. Like, Hammer are releasing these really good-looking sets. Like, they've just released the... Is it Captain Kronos? I think it might be Captain Kronos. I'm not 100% on that one. But they've also announced that they're doing... is it Quatermass 2? I think it's Quatermass 2. In a 5-disc set. Now, like, I love the Quatermass movies. Or is it X the Unknown? It's one of them. I love the Quatermass movies anyway. I would like the movie at an affordable price. In maybe just a slipcase. At like $24.99. I don't need a 5-disc set of one movie at a premium of 70 quid. It's getting to the point now where it's getting a bit too expensive for collectors, and I think that's why I have ventured back to picking up DVDs for £1, because they're movies that I can't see ever getting releases on physical in a high definition or 4K for when a HD or 4K UHD format these days, because it costs too much money to do a 4K restoration on something like Drop Dead Gorgeous, but then maybe someone like Shout Factory has got the money to be able to do that. I am absolutely fine with DVD. I watched, what did I watch the other day? I watched the movie Pleasantville, which looks fine. It looks, if it's upscaled through a DVD player, it looks fine. The colours pop, the black and white photography looks good. Yeah, it's still DVD quality, but it's a higher quality than VHS is. And being a non-fan of VHS now, I get the nostalgia for it. Yeah, I think we should all kind of re-embrace the fact that DVD is so cheap and that so much was released on DVD. I'm only going to be buying, if I'm going to be buying DVDs, I'm going to be buying films that aren't available on Blu-ray or on streaming or stuff like that. So romantic comedies, I'm never going to really be buying, apart from something like Mickey Blue Eyes, or if I can find it, another Hugh Grant movie called 9 Months. That was a funny movie. So yeah, so that is my that's my end of May pickups video. Hope you all enjoyed watching this. I'll have a favourite movies of 1983 coming soon as well. And thanks for everyone for watching. And thanks for just checking out that little short I posted to say that this video was coming. It got like 332 views in like 40 minutes, which is fucking crazy. But anyway, salute, peace sign. My name is Pedro. This is Pedro's Movie Cavern. I'm in the corner today, not at the desk, because that would just be lazy. And I will see you all soon. So, as usual, salute, peace sign. I'm out. Cheers, everyone. Have a good one.